Attention, overly blunt in this one. First to mention, gotta get your Thursday right for the weekend. Overly blunt podcast for the treatment. Keeping this shit 100 not a notch low. Cause 99 too far from 100. New week, new Thursday. OPOP.
Shout out to Wick the Whale. We love you, Wick the Whale. I love Wick the Whale. Shout out to
Wick the Whale.
Shout out to Susan one time. Congrats on your whip. I see you.
To who?
To Susan.
Camera didn't get it.
Shout out to Susan one time because she out here whipping. She got her nice little whip. She grinding. She doing her thing. And she knows that I would help her. But she knows what she got to do. So in order for me to help her.
And what's up?
Shit that we should not discuss on the podcast.
Okay.
But it's not even on some like that's my sister, that's a homegirl, like it's not even on some like
weird shit.
It's not even on some you gotta move in with me type, even like no, but I would help her, but she wants to drag somebody along, which I'm not like trying to have that person dragged along. Yeah, so it's just like but shout out to you, Jasmine, you out here working, you out here doing your thing and
Jasmine.
I said Jasmine?
Yeah, you said Jasmine. Bro.
Oh man.
Just cut that whole part out.
Nah. Shout out to Susan. Shout out to Susan one time. Shout out to the Bodies. Yo, shout out to Jasmine. She out here living motherhood. Yo, we had good times, bro. We had good times. We had a lot of good times, huh, Manny? With the Bodies. Because they're Cambodian, so we just started calling them Bodies. And they're like our sisters though, bro.
They're the female versions almost like me and Chris. Like the way their dynamic works together.
The chemistry and like
they just
but like that's really the homies, man. And it's we just people just grow up, people have kids, start having families, so but it's always love. It's always gonna be love.
Shit changes,
man.
Gotta adapt to it.
Shout out to everybody that had a kid. Shout out to my cousin Yasmin too. I don't know, you probably don't be tapped in, but shout out to you because you just had your first kid too. We never thought that that would happen. So I shout out to you. Shout out to my bro Jose Jr. No Steph for those that know him. Kids is out here, bro. Everything for the kids, bro. That's why I'm so for like stopping child trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, when I say I'm not doing my part as far as going out there and doing activism, but I'm saying I'm all for it as far as we need to be more on the mainstream. We need to be talked about more. It needs to be on the news. It needs to be more of an issue than just getting rubbed under this floor.
Just an awareness.
Yeah. So, just an awareness of that shit.
Big time.
But this is the Overly Blunt Podcast. This is a new week. It is a new Thursday. And this is your host, Chris X Matt. I appreciate everybody tuning in.
Big time.
We episode 30. I don't even know what this episode is, but
in the 30s.
We're in the 30s, so shout out to y'all that be listening. Shout out to y'all be tapped in. Shout out to all the private support.
Mm-hmm.
It's very noticed. Because there's no engagement, there's no interaction with me, there's no comments on my shit really, and that's cool. But there's listens, so something don't add up. Something don't add up.
Yeah, you get that.
Because I'm not promoting it really, but it still gets listens, and it's they average. I'm not mad at my plays for being just a.
What it is.
I already talked about this.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody that be private supporting.
For real. Even if, like, we talk about it, and speaking of that, we talk about this off camera, you feel me? I'm about to bring this up real quick, but I talked to my friend recently, right? And he be like, oh, like, I like it when it used to be like this and that, but he won't be engaging in the comments. He won't be engaging on, like, the podcast. He'll be saying that shit off camera.
People applaud you quietly.
Quietly, you feel me?
That's whack. Like, you not making no noise.
Until you make noise and then it's, we been fucking with you since day one.
But they be like...
Yeah. They be mad.
Whatever.
I know, honestly, whatever. It's really, it's just...
Yeah.
You kind of, it's part of the game. It's part of what, that's what comes with it. No one believes because it's just a little fun thing you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go do your little pictures, Manny. Go do your little edits. Like, bitch, this edit gonna make me more money than gonna make you in a day, bitch.
Yeah.
So shut all that shit up.
Yeah.
People just out here just, I don't know, man. But I don't like focus. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to focus no more on the non-supporters. Like, I haven't really touched on non-supporters in a minute, actually, since, Jasmine was on this shit. So it's been a minute since I touched on non-supporters, and shout out to everybody that be supporting though, real shit.
Yeah, big time.
But do me a favor,
Love y'all.
subscribe. You know, if you're on YouTube, Overly Blunt, YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Apple Podcasts, just type in Overly Blunt Podcast. You know, subscribe, leave a comment. I mean, review it, rate it. You know, give me some stars. Do just
Feedback.
yeah, feedback, man. Like, please, I don't.
Feedback.
Respectable
I'm not asking y'all
criticism.
on my IG. I'm gonna ask y'all on my podcast because this is where I vent. This is where I basically rant. I don't give y'all too much of me no more on my socials. Like, if you want to see Chris X Man and see more where my stands and opinions and views are, come here. But also on Spotify now officially. Go peep that. Just go on Overly Blunt Podcast on Spotify. Subscribe on that. Follow that shit. Go on SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/Overly Blunt Pod. Subscribe to that. Comment on the tracks. Yeah, so that's my little promo for today. But we here because fucking Kanye dropped, dog.
Yup. Kanye drop.
Kanye dropped. Jesus is King. So, where are we starting with this? Because I want to go last.
You want to go last?
Yes.
Album was shit. Let's
Okay.
put it that way.
I wouldn't
Let's just
say-
put it that way.
No. Let him vent it out.
All right.
Album was not okay. Subjectively is what we're speaking here. In my opinion, the album just did not hit. It wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know. It just felt. It felt like something was going on deeper than behind the scenes,
It was
and I feel like he just trying to. He's doing something the right way, but he's like doing it
Wrong.
going it in this direction.
it's wrong.
I wouldn't say it's wrong.
think it's
either.
wrong?
Nah.
Well, I think the album was more on his mental health again. I think it's like a resemblance of Ye. I think it's more of his mental health than it is on his religious aspects. That's where I stand on it.
Yeah, I just feel like album wise, it was
Yeah, it was-
as a listener, I was underwhelmed. Or the album was underwhelming, and yeah, I give it like a solid 1 out of 10.
Wow. 1 out of 10.
No, Yay was 1 out of 10. This one,
Yeah.
I give it 2.5,
2.5, respectively.
respectively.
You give it 2.5.
Well, as a listener, but like respectively, I'd say like to be fair,
I want to say I kind of saw
6.
this. I give it a 6.
That's what I said.
I give it a 6.
I'm saying that respectively. In my opinion, though, it's a 2.5.
I think it was a 6. I
give
feel
it a
like
solid
you guys.
6.
I feel like the internet made it out. Well, hold on, I'll let y'all get y'all shit out.
I'm done.
No, you're not done. Nothing. No. What can you take from the album? Nothing you can take from it. Nothing you like.
No,
Not one song.
okay. From what I like, let's see here. Let me go on my Googles and get the track listing. Unless you remember off the top of your head.
First one was Salah.
No.
No.
The first one was
Well, the gospel choir shit.
hour. Something hour, right? remember.
Sunday service hour.
Something like that.
I don't know. I'm making shit up at this point.
I got some shit on it, but we'll get into it soon.
So every hour,
Every hour and solid.
Selah,
Solid. I like that track.
Follow God,
I like
fire.
that track.
Close on Sunday,
Nah.
Don't know.
worst one.
That was the worst one.
That was the one where I was like, yo,
Chick-fil-A's on this shit.
yay.
You branding it now.
That song made me like just not give a fuck no more about the album. I was like, fuck it.
I wanted to stop there too.
Let's skip there. So on God, that was cool.
It's cool.
Everything we need, nah. Water, nah. God is, nah. Hands on, nah. Uses gospel, nah.
Y'all hate it.
Oh,
Jesus Lord, nah.
Y'all hate it.
But I'm saying, and I also feel like the album was just kind of stripped down. You feel me? Like it
Definitely.
was just naked. It was a naked ass album.
what pissed me off was that he was supposed to drop on a certain time and he wanted to mix it, and even the mixing came out bad.
Exactly.
That pissed me off
That shit
on the
was
production
stripped
status.
down.
And I want to mention that I can't remember the song, bro, and I feel bad about it because me as a Kanye fan, I should know. But there's a part of a song where his voice is like he sounds tired.
Oh
And
yeah,
it sounds like all raspy and
I
shit.
heard some shit like that too. I was like,
what is he saying right now?
Cause we got everything we need. Ooh, 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 ooh. How to plug that real quick.
Wasn't that one? I
but
like that one though.
the leak though.
Shut up. We're talking about Jesus King. We're talking about Jesus King though.
Okay. Yeah, for this,
Okay.
it was stripped down. You know, that's why I just feel like as a Kanye, even on the production side,
From
Especially,
out of all Kanye albums,
especially.
where do you rank it Kanye albums? Second to last?
second to last.
I want to say third to last.
What's
I'd say
worse?
third to last.
Okay, personally, right? Okay, personally.
What's worse?
Worse than that?
Yay.
Worse than this? Yay.
Yeah,
And what's the other one?
Nothing.
Personal?
No, he said
Oh,
third to last.
Hold on. Okay, yeah.
He said third to last. I said second to last. For me, is this one, and then
All right. So what's your least favorite Ye album?
I gotta count that down still. Honestly, I want to say Life of Pablo.
Is your
I
least
want to
favorite?
say.
I'll throw that on
as-
top of this
Is
one.
your least favorite?
Yeah, I probably put that on top too. I'm still counting it, bro. Honestly, because when I hear this, I think of Life of Pablo. I think of the process it went through, the changes,
yeah,
the
yeah,
delays, all that shit. I
The
think
Life
of
of
that.
Pablo is not
Yeah,
stripped
yeah.
down though.
But Ye kind
How
of
it was?
I don't think it was stripped down. That shit had hella sound in it. It had hella features on it.
Sure.
Bro, the
Definitely
track with
did.
Designer. Come
Panda?
on, bro.
Panda?
Yeah, and then the streets were just raving about it because he found somebody that sounded like Future.
He didn't find him. First of all,
Well,
shout out to Axton one time.
Yeah.
there's your plug. But yeah, like I
know, but I don't know where
track
to put
with
that.
Rihanna. Come on, bro.
Life of Pablo was good. I would put Life of Pablo.
30 hours. St. Pablo. I love that he was like showing you that you could edit your album even though it's out. So
Yeah.
like he took shit down, like put
I
shit
think
back up.
I think
was like, fire.
because I heard those songs on SoundCloud before the album came out,
Ah, she got
and so that ruined my experience.
Well, from the jump,
I heard
From
5.
the jump, it was hard with how he presented it.
Yeah,
Because
of
he
course.
presented it at Madison Square Garden.
Of course. But I'm
Right.
saying when
That was
when
never
Life of
before
Pablo
done.
dropped, I already heard those, so I skipped those songs. I never heard there was like 5 SoundCloud songs that were already from Life of Pablo, and I skipped those. I was like, all right, skip. So it made me feel like I was rushing through my experience.
Right.
Now I will say this: from my first time listening to Jesus King, I felt like my first time was a cinematic experience, but then something was off after that. I felt like I couldn't.
Chick-fil-A line hit you hard and you said, "Damn, I just woke up."
Well, because Kanye's used to saying goofy lines like that, and I was like, okay, he said some dumb shit like that, sure.
That's true.
And I
though.
said,
That's
I
true.
said that's passable. Fuck it, whatever. But then after that, I couldn't go back to any of those songs. It was a one-time play for like majority of those songs. It was a one-time listen. It's hard for me to listen to those songs now.
I got so happy when I heard "Follow God."
Yeah, Follow
And
God was
then-
hard.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, the track after, the placement of those two.
I was like,
I-
"What
I-
the
I disagree
fuck,
with that too.
boy?"
I'm pretty mad at that too. I can't.
That shit was a very high fucking up
And you're like Salah?
and a very fast drop. I can't even remember Salah. I can't tell you.
Interesting.
And gave it 3 solid plays,
Front to back.
front to back.
Front.
Jesus is king, y'all. I'm gonna take out down my experience with it. All right. So this how it happened. This what happened. This is how I feel. So okay, boom. Fuck all the commotion, all the delays, all that. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. That's been happening. We know it's Kanye. We know the dates aren't solid no more.
Yeah.
Why get your hopes up? I don't care no more. Like I didn't care about. I was just like, I just knew that when it dropped, I'm gonna listen. You feel me?
Everybody.
Exactly. Everybody.
gonna listen to that
We
shit.
all guilty of that shit. But like I said recently, even I took back my Kanye slander. Remember, I've said that, I talked about that already in an episode where I take back my Kanye slander. So I already am like, I'm not in a negative space with Kanye no more. So that's why I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna peep it when it drops, whatever. Boom. October 25th, Jesus is King coming out. All right, cool, bet, whatever. We'll see if it comes out. Boom, it don't come out. It comes out afternoon of Friday, not even midnight. I get ready to have a text from Manny saying, Jesus is King trash. He has the only song he had sent me was On God, and then the next tweet was like album trash, and I was like, I was still gonna listen to it regardless. So I get off of work, hop in the car, I'm listening to it, and I'm just like, I just give it one like listen. I wasn't even like a deep listen. It was just like I just had it on, and I might have been on my phone still like while I was driving, which you shouldn't do, but I was, and it was cool. I got the Follow God was hard, so I'm like, oh, this is hard. Like after Salah, and Salah was cool too, and the intro. I didn't like the intro. I deleted that shit straight off the bat. I didn't like that shit. I like this. I heard the album, and it wasn't as bad as the internet was making it seem. To me personally, because everyone was like, "Shit trash." Everything I was seeing, shit trash, shit trash. Like, damn, Jay, this shit trash.
You don't feel like you like everything though?
No. How? I don't like everything, especially if it's not like super tight. And I'm not even defending the music. That's the thing. I just didn't think it was as bad as everybody made it seem. And the fact that people were mad because he was like the content.
I didn't hear anything about it. Like my TL was so quiet about it till nighttime. Yeah, like I found out by just typing in Kanye West to see if he dropped, and he did. I didn't find it from like Twitter talking about it. I didn't see shit.
Really?
Well, he didn't drop till like midday. He didn't drop midnight.
I know, and I downloaded it like midday.
I found it because on Instagram it said that like it was under 1 billion streams in 25 hours or some shit like that. That's what I found out.
It wasn't though.
It got a lot of streams in it for like a couple hours. Some shit like that.
Okay, so I heard
That's
the
what
music, right?
out.
And I'm like, this ain't that bad. And I really loved On God. Like, that was my favorite shit
bro.
off. That's my favorite song on that shit. I had that shit on repeat. And I'm already, we talked about that on the other episode, how we shouldn't say On God, but now I'm saying On God even more. So shout out to you, Kanye. But the second time I did it, like actually listen, I was on the Sunday song, to close on Sundays. And I was like, yeah, this trash.
Exactly.
I was like, this trash. No, not the album. That song was
the song.
trash. So I deleted that
that's
shit.
What I feel
that's
too.
what I do. I just delete what I don't like and I keep what I like. So I deleted that shit off the album. I was like, nah, I'm good off that. And but it was like really stupid. I'm like, this fool is really saying that shit, like, and he's dead serious about it. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Deleted that shit. But everything else was solid to me. Like I love God Is, bro. Like God Is my shit. When he's singing he sounds stupid singing, but that shit's so fire to me. I don't care.
What did you say it reminded you of?
It reminded me of when he sang on the end of New Slaves. When he goes, I can't lose. No,
You feel like it's relatable because it's not perfect sounding?
Yes, and I like sometimes when it's not
Authentic
perfect,
sounding.
it sounds fire. So I'm like, cool. So I liked it. So I'm not, but the clip song was dope to me too. The seatbelt little thing, it was cool. It wasn't that's the thing. Like I think people had like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy expectations. I didn't have those expectations.
I did. I had a lot of
didn't.
expectations.
The only reason I did is because everyone hates him right now. But I think that's even a better approach to be like, fuck y'all too.
And he said that.
Yeah, because I feel like Ye has broken out. He don't have the shackles on him. He's controlled, but he's still very much free.
Yeah.
I'ma do me.
He says that he's free too.
I think he did that by like quote unquote becoming a pastor, because the whole tax thing.
The texting too,
But no, think about it. Like you're not getting taxed no more. Meaning like
On some pastor shit.
So what? So it might seem fishy, right? It might seem fishy.
I don't think it's fishy.
Me, bro.
I think Kanye's doing. I feel like
If he can get tax free, bro, man, I think he really would get back.
the way I'm looking at it, bro. I don't look at it through a money thing. I'm looking at it
Not like that.
I'm
Like
looking
provide.
at it like I'm looking at it like he finessed his only way of getting out. He finessed it to where now it's like y'all can't really shut a lot of shit down.
Yeah.
So it's still like I'm tax free at this point. Like living tax free. Come on, bro. So
And people are just mad
that-
because it's not the traditional church.
with that, it's more like I feel like he gonna make more money off this.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like with that, he's just gonna be freer. I feel like the more money he has, the more free he gets.
Yeah.
But the more that's if he stays on this pathway. That's the thing. If he stays in this pathway.
Bro, Hov hasn't started his own company. I mean, he has, but like fashion wise, like Kanye made Yeezy $1 billion company in such few years.
Yeah.
Well, imagine you start selling your shit at the church, and it's an unorthodox type of church. Like, I would want to go to that type of church.
Shit.
If growing up, my parents were like, "We're going to church," and we went to that church, I would love going to church, bro. Like, I'm about to be lit. That's the best part about church, the choir. The choir is always the best part about church. And it's like,
not no rock band.
And I used to always, when my mom used to, when I used to get taken as a child, I used to always jam out with the choir. Like, I would memorize the melodies to the way they were singing the prayer songs and everything, but it just sounded fire to me. I'm like, oh, I like this melody, and the way everyone was dancing and clapping along, and it all synced up. That shit was fire. So I can see that would be a fun. Your kids would love to go to that church, dog. And they do the service in the beginning and at the end. Now, religion, if you believe in religion, you believe in religion. I'm not here to, I don't want to discuss that this episode, so, but I thought that the album was okay. And I would even argue to say that it's his best album ever.
For him personally. That's what I'm going to say. For him personally, this probably his best album ever.
Is it my favorite album of his? No, it's not. Could it have been done better? Yes.
Of course.
It could have done better. And we just seen that. We just heard that. We just, heard some leaks, and I was like, wow, this is still a godly way of doing it.
Yeah.
That Denzel interlude, that's a choir type thing.
Fire.
But I understand that he's trying to take the lyrics out, the explicit type shit out of his thing. Yeah. And how people are mad at that, dog? Like, it's gonna make it cornier, but bro, if Jesus and God is making him happy, like, hey, bro, you finally found the light.
That's his daddy.
And he's saying some shit, bro.
Oh, he's saying shit, yeah.
The way he's talking about Dems, the way he's talking about how the culture is like, it's brainwashing you. It's facts, dog. It's facts, and the fact that people disregard everything he says because he endorsed the red hat.
Yeah.
That's the thing that gets me hot, because like, y'all don't really be listening. And then even like the Big Boy interview, right? He's asking him the questions. He's answering the question. People be saying like Kanye be trying to control the interview his own way. No, he's answering the questions deeper than what you guys want him to say. You guys want him to be surface level and just be like, nah, man, like it's true. He was canceled before cancel culture. Kanye been canceled many times. Came back when he dropped the amazing album 10 years ago, and he just like, it's just amazing to see how he maneuvers, dog.
How did he get canceled before
Taylor Swift?
I don't think he got canceled.
No, not before that.
He got canceled by
higher ups.
Not us. By the higher ups. George Bush don't care about black people.
Yeah.
I mean, so he's still saying shit, and he's telling y'all I've been controlled for the longest. He's telling y'all the devil, I've been a slave to the devil for the longest. And people think he crazy. And that's what I don't understand, because if he wasn't Kanye West, people would probably be like, damn, bro, you finally found the light. That's good. That's a good thing. Keep going down this path. And people, just because he's Kanye, people they think he's up to, and he might be, I'm not here saying he probably isn't, probably up to no good.
Yeah,
he still has a snake-ass wife, you feel me? So we don't know. But I even feel like he's really trying to change. He's
on that path for sure.
He wants forgiveness, bro.
That's what I see.
He sold his soul and he wants that shit back. And it's deeper than rap, y'all. That's why I've been trying to explain that shit to people. It's deeper than rap. It sounds crazy to y'all. And that's why I say only crazy people will understand Kanye. And yes, I am crazy people. Like, certain people will understand this talk. Others will not understand this talk. And I don't blame y'all. Y'all still sleep. It's okay. It's okay. But he's saying some shit, and they disregard it because a Trump endorsement. Fuck out of here, man.
I don't think people disregard it. I think people still kind of care.
About what?
Yay. I think the people truly fucking, I'm sure there's like extremists, not extremists, but like people that like, are very anti-Kanye.
That was me.
No. Okay, I get that. But you would still bump his music, right?
No. Because when he started endorsing Trump too, I was that fan that was like, yo, Kanye, why like this all trash, like this. I was really canceling Kanye at that time. But nothing was out. Like, Pablo was already been out, but I wasn't really like on it
I
heavy.
wasn't on it,
And then
no.
when Ye came
That
around,
was
I was
Ye.
like, this fool's on some. He's on stupid. Like this guy's crazy.
That was not a good album too.
But that whole month happened because of the Drake shit. Cause he found out Drake was gonna drop in June, so he just wanted to. Cause they were having the little pity party shit.
Yeah, a little bit of competition, I guess, in a way.
So and then he already had an album because Drake had wrote on his album. He had played the real album. Even Charlamagne said that the album Ye played me that wasn't when he dropped. So he made a whole brand new shit after the whole commotion happened because he was like, I'm not gonna put this shit Drake word out for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this stupid petty shit. So this time I haven't really heard no music. But when I started when I started doing my journey and going through like this whole awakening of Hollywood is evil and all this shit and the satanic shit and Illuminati shit. When I started going down that shit, I'm like, oh shit. I went back to the Pablo rant tour when he say like, it's a new world, Hillary. It's a new world, Obama. Like he knows what the fuck is going on, dog. And if you know about QAnon, you know what the fuck is going on.
New World Order.
So that's why I'm like, he knows, bro. He knows, like, I think that's really the drift between him and Jay-Z. I don't think it's about personal shit. I think it's literally one's supporting the devil and one doesn't want to support the devil no more. It gets deep. It gets deep, and then rap really intertwines with politics, and people don't be trying to like. People think it doesn't, and that shit deep. Like hip hop runs the world, dog. These people have the Kanye has so many people at his like influence at his disposal, dog. Like he got people rocking Yeezy, bro. Yeezy is really the new Jordan.
Yep. That's the new shit now.
Like it's crazy what the power that he has. Like he has, that Hove has. These politicians know that. That's why Bernie Sanders go grabs a Cardi B. Cardi B, birdhead ass. Doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about endorsing Bernie. And look at her now. Her man's in the fucking hospital. Or he suffered a stroke or whatever. You feel me? Like, it just should be all just...
Beto dropped out today.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Probably after the Breakfast Club interview. I haven't peeped that. I forgot to peep that shit. But he's already a clown. He's a clown. Bro, how are you a white person trying to be... identify as Hispanic? Beto? His name is Robert, bro. What the fuck? But man, that's what I'm saying. Like Kanye's saying some shit, and his facts like he said. What did he say? Democrats been trying to sell us food stamps and what did he say? Trying to sell us food stamps and welfare for forever. Like that's really how they have them. But yo, Kanye, whoa, bro, he knows what the fuck is going on, and that's why you don't see so much publicity right now. Because you don't see the media talking about him. Think about it. Has the media been saying he crazy?
Not yet.
Before he used to be on TMZ. He used to be on fucking now he just does like Kimmel and all that, but it's very like the late night shows.
Yeah.
And then the news never reports on what he says anymore.
Yeah, and I feel like paparazzi's not on him like that.
Because it's not the narrative they want of him no more.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying some shit.
I think maybe that's why they have cameras on him.
Because he's saying shit. Mm-hmm. He's aware.
One way or another, he like, hey, cameras got to be on him. Because he, at this point, he has way too much influence. Not way too much.
Way
but
too much. No, he
he has
doesn't.
a lot of influence. Because I don't think there is such thing as way too much, but I think the way he's steering it, it's a good...
remember what Danny Dash said on the Adam 22 show when he said to be at 40 and still have people's attention like that? No rapper has done that besides probably Hove.
Mm-hmm.
But no other rapper had... But influence, because I don't think Hove has a fashion influence. I don't think Hove has a... Hove just has like a business hustler type influence. But
sure.
Ye has the fashion influence, the music influence, the sounds, the design show. He's an influence in so many other ways than just hustling.
He's more like the youth.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Exactly. Because even Drake has a big influence, but
not for like...
no one dresses like Drake.
No one's buying OVO sweatsuits, bro.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Drake just does really good music, so that's why he sticks around. Because the minute he starts being trash, we don't care about Drake anymore, dog. At all. He has nothing to like really sustain himself with. He has no dope clothing line. He has no dope... Who the fuck drinking whiskey? What was it? That Tennessee Black shit. That whiskey he has. Canada Dry. What the fuck drink? What the fuck, bro? That ain't no Douce. Hey, yo, Kanye really never endorsing liquor, huh?
No.
That's really gas how he's really been a student of the arts. Whether it be on film, stage design. Bro, he had Drelly. She fired Drelly for being a child supporter. That's funny. That's how you know he real about his shit. So I don't think Kanye crazy, bro. I really don't think he crazy.
She quit because he was a Trump supporter.
Right. Oh, she said he fired her.
Nah, it was
Because she refused to do the work, so she was like, "Are you fired?"
yeah, she refused the job. It was at the Trump Hotel or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she wanted him to go with him to the Trump Hotel, and she refused.
And she got fired.
Yeah.
But I do think Ye is controlled. And this sounds all crazy. I'm just gonna stop right. I'm not gonna stop. But I'm gonna say a disclaimer. Like, I'm gonna sound crazy. It's gonna be crazy. You can believe it if you want to. You can whatever. I don't give a fuck. I know. I'm not saying I know. No, but I don't know. Shit, I be putting 2 and 2 together. Ye
3 and 3 at this point.
Ye is controlled. Ye is controlled. Why is it that after that Pablo tour rant, boom, hospitalized? And then he comes back out tripping. Remember when he's on TMZ spacing out? Can you like move? I'm getting like she's giving me. He was weird, bro. Weird. Comes out with the blonde hair. He looked like he was in the sunken place, like legit.
Oh, for real.
Legit.
TMZ Kanye.
And I feel like once he started going towards like more God, because you know like those type of spirits they hate even when you're like have those vibrations around you. If you're constantly talking about Jesus, constantly they don't like that shit. Like the actual demons around you.
I feel like even the vibrations in your vocal cords at this point, like I don't know. I'm not. Lately, I haven't been letting shit go past me, so I just try to put 2 and 2 together because I feel like I gotta make some sense in this world, bro. So I feel like even your vocal cords, they do something when you say certain things. Even the water we drink and like, you know, there's like certain things that go with frequency and our vocal cords produce frequencies. So it's like my humming, whatever it is, like someone or something could be like used with, you know, you could use it for something. Like we use it to communicate. Birds use it to like communicate. But they make noises like different countries around the world. They make like they have different dialects. So I feel like our dialect to the spirit realm could be what we say and could be what we do, just based off our aura. It's like they have to tune in through a frequency. You're not getting here anywhere else. The time, like I feel like a time portal. I don't know. I guess for me, I just try to make it intricate because, like. Plants, bro. They say plants and cows and shit. Like, they really go in a better mood when you play that music. But all that is frequency. So, with him doing this, I feel like it's just frequency. I feel like you could play it for babies and they could go to sleep to this album. Take out, like, 2 tracks, you probably solid.
Yeah.
But it's gentle.
Very gentle.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny when people get upset that, like, it's not a gospel album. Like, it's his exactly like it's his attempt at whatever the fuck he thinks is gospel. It's not the first person to do it.
Yeah,
it's like, man,
bro, Walmart employees got an album out. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything in this world. Like the fuck.
But I think at this point, you know, and I'm guilty of this too. I think sometimes as fans and supporters, we want what we want from certain artists, and we get upset when we don't get it.
Yeah, because it's what we expect.
Right.
We expect that shit to happen. When it doesn't deliver, it's like we look at them differently.
But exactly, so... But then I even feel a way when artists know that we expect something and they don't want to give it to us and they do something different, knowing that they expect... Because it's like, bro, come on. That's why I appreciated Young Thug when he dropped the new album he dropped, because he said, like, I knew people were going to like this. This is the old Thug that people want. And it's true. I loved it. I love that shit.
That shit, that's a fire album.
Right? That was a fire Thug album. So I was like, okay, this easily could have been Slime Season 4. Easily. But...
What's that popular song?
Hot. You like Hot?
That shit gas.
Oh, shit.
You're like, I thought that
was that a
whatever.
remix?
The Travis one just dropped the remix.
Yeah, that's a remix.
Yeah.
No, but the original was...
hot.
Oh my, yeah.
But the beat, bro, that dun,
Yeah.
that
shit's
shit,
tight.
it stayed to me. That's like Coliseum, like Cathedral Coliseum, like the big ass, like fucking Spartans about to battle to this shit.
Yeah.
And you just have Young Thug come out in the toga.
Yeah.
You, in a
With the AK tucked.
no, he dressed like Sarskis.
Then he goes slap.
No, what's the dude from 300? The tall ass Egyptian dude.
He's like, all on my motherfucking shoes. Hooray.
Yeah, Sexies, something like that.
Zorskis.
Yeah.
I don't
Making
know.
the moves. He way. I got on my motherfucking shoes. No, but going back to Kanye.
You just gonna hijack
Going
that
back
whole
to
shit?
Kanye, we actually want to think about this, about the where I place this, like how I rank Kanye albums. Cause off top, number one is
My Beautiful Dark.
right. We agree. Right?
Definitely, dog.
We
Yeah,
agree.
that's number one.
Number one.
Sure.
Number two would be
I think late.
personally what we graduation. To me.
I think that graduation.
For me,
personally.
it's late registration.
And then
I put
late to me.
great. Yeah.
And then I would
College
say
Dropout.
College Dropout.
Yeah, fourth. That's mine too.
No, my third would be College Dropout. My fourth would be Graduation.
Nah, you tripping, bro. You tripping. Graduation was stupid. Ooh, I'm lying because after number two, but would have to be Yeezus. After
You put Yeezus over graduation?
no.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I
don't know, bro. I don't
Really?
know.
I put-
Oh, you got me thinking out.
Really? Oh.
Dark Twisted Fantasy. For me, it's gonna be Dark Twisted Fantasy. Late registration.
Hold on. Start from the bottom up. That'll be easier, I think. Get the ones that you want. Because honestly,
You know what? I'll put Life of Pablo over Yeezus.
What?
wow.
You just said you didn't like it. You didn't like Yeezus even more?
Yeezus was stupid.
I liked Yeezus for what it was.
Okay, but you just said
That
you
was
didn't like
that
Life
was
of-
Kanye going against the establishment.
Yeah.
I want that Kanye back, bro. On some fuck you shit, but he's on some like
Then I thought of Yeezus.
another godly name too. Yeezus.
Hey, but look, for me, I'm gonna go from the top because I can't start from the bottom.
Okay.
Top's gonna be Dark Twisted Fantasy. Second one will be Late Registration. Third one's gonna be Yeezus. Fourth one is gonna be College Dropout. No, Graduation. Because College Dropout has a lot of skits. So I'm gonna put that in fifth. Sixth is gonna be
808.
808s. No, Life of Pablo.
Mm-hmm.
And then 808s.
Uh-huh.
And then this one. And then
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, Watch Your Throne. We'll put
That was
We gonna
more.
put that in there?
No.
I mean, that was more him. I think Jay just came.
That was
and
more
just,
Jay than Ye in my opinion.
Nah, I thought it was more. Yeah, I think Jay just came and delivered verses and that was it. But I think Ye orchestrated the whole bullshit.
Probably.
Bro, Jay-Z not doing Ham if it wasn't for Ye. Let's see. Me would be
I'm not counting that though.
Dark Fantasy. Graduation. Late Registration. Yeezus. College Dropout. Actually, no. Life of Pablo. College Dropout. $808s. This is hard, dog. This is hard. Hold on. 808s. And then Jesus is King. And
Yeezus?
then Yay.
Yeezus over 808s?
Yes, easy.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Easy.
Okay.
I just like that sound more.
He said, okay.
I just like that sound
I do
more.
like the sound more, but you want to talk about frequency? I felt a very negative frequency to Yeezus,
Of
and
course.
I know
It was
why
very
though.
devilish.
I know why. He was angry, bro. He was pissed. I know why.
Black
Don't get me wrong.
Skinhead Video.
New slaves, bro.
Yeah, he was pissed,
I wouldn't
bro.
even argue when he said the second verse was the greatest verse of all time.
Yeah,
I would argue, bro. Who's saying? Meanwhile, the DEA teamed up with the CCA. They're trying to lock
me up. They're trying to make new slaves.
See, that's that probably on
that
prison.
Shit tight.
Get your piece today. They probably all in their Hamptons bragging about what they. Bro, who's saying that? Who said, I bought these Maybach keys. I wear my heart on the sleeves. I knew that we the new slave. Was it? The picking cotton. My mom picking cotton. I forgot the line. Fucked it up. But no one's saying that, bro.
Yeah,
no one's making a blood on the leaves either.
Jay Electronica not doing that?
Ooh.
He not dating a
bro, he called out Kendrick. Come on, bro. Like, who doing that? Who doing that? But he apologized. That's trash. Whatever.
And who was he dating?
Who?
Rothschild?
He was.
Ah.
He got with the Rothschild, dog. Jay Electronica, Kate Rothschild. Yes, sir. And he took her. He scooped her from her dude. Married and all that shit too. Not married, but yeah, she was like engaged or some shit with a fiance. Scooped that shit. Fool was like, I don't want her. She had black dick in her. Feel me? All right, what are yours, Renee? What do you rank yours?
All right, fantasy first, graduation second.
Wait, fantasy. Oh,
Graduation fantasy first, graduation second, late registration third, college dropout fourth.
Hold on, I need to get the discography in my face.
Let me see real quick.
We
don't do socials. Tighten up, youngin.
College. All right, go down. Scroll.
Yeah. Say college dropout fourth.
I can't trust y'all opinion no more.
Bitch.
Life of Pablo.
Right,
I want to say Pablo.
What was your one? A fantasy.
College, graduation, late registration, college dropout. Then my fifth one, shit. I don't know. I want to put Pablo up there, but I know I put it so down. But I'm only saying that because I had a bad experience with it. I didn't give it a chance. And then I heard the reason why I'm putting it there too, because I heard two versions of Pablo. And I'm all like, is it this? Is it that? So I was like contradicting myself. Fuck it. I'll put
Do it. No.
Yeezus.
Pablo over Yeezus?
Yeah.
You
Pablo
tripping.
over Yeezus.
Tripping. Guilt Trip, one of the best songs ever.
Guilt tripping right now for saying that shit.
Guilt Trip, one of the best songs ever, bro.
Oh, he got
Star
Chief
Wars
Keef.
fur, yeah, I'm rocking Chewbacca.
He got Chief Keef to sing.
Rocker. Bro.
808's next.
He said, Yeezy's all on your sofa. These the red Octobers. Pussy had me dead. My cartoon Paco.
Wow. But so you said you said Life of Pablo, then Yeezus, then 808s.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Jesus is King. Then yeah.
Ye's really last. We have the same first and same last.
You know,
albums.
I think he really rushed Ye just to push that week off. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to push it first. Oh, I'm next.
And
then
he's the one
Nas is next, and then
yeah.
You know, I felt like
Nas' album was whatever too.
I won't even consider Ye his album. I just consider that shit like as a roll as a lineup.
I consider the whole month his album.
Because he produced all that shit. Yeah, sure.
So we still got Kanye every week. Bro, Daytona itself, you win. You did that. And then he did Tiana Taylor Gonna Love Me. Oh yeah, that's it. Fuck the Nas shit, fuck your shit. You good, bro. You good. 2 for 2, 2 for 4, 2 for 4. Yeah. It is what it is. Nas shit had like two songs on it, maybe that's it. Haven't played them since. But Gonna Love Me, till this day, still run it back. Still run back Daytona here and there, time and time.
All the time.
If you know, you know. Yerp.
Bro, the games we played, that
Sure.
that drum pattern, dog.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness. That shit crazy.
That shit
Shit's
go. Kanye really the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And it's the fact that he still got his name in people's mouths. Pause. He do though. We talking about him. People still talking. People,
Always.
like you said, people
Shit,
still
they still
listening.
listening.
People still gonna tap in. And right when
Regardless if you hate him or not.
and when
dog.
he gives y'all what you guys want, he back, Kanye back. This is what we want from Kanye. Oh shit. But you know what I want to tell y'all? Get the fucking leaks. Get the leaks.
The leaks,
Get the
though.
leaks.
Because, bro, the production on some of these records, like 80 degrees?
Yes,
Oh
80
my-
degrees is fucking hard, dog.
Bro, he did Cardi baby voice the whole song. That was fire. He didn't really, but it sounded like, kind of was like on the.
Nah, bro, that does sound interlude.
Yeah.
That Denzel
Denzel Curry,
stupid,
bro. Denzel Curry go hard.
That with the fucking
Go
clip sample in
hard.
the beginning, dog. For no reason. For no reason. It didn't even blend in like that.
Yeah, the gospel.
Oh,
Dumb.
oh man, bro.
It's just like, oh, fuck.
It feels like 2008, bro. The way I'm downloading all these leaks, it feels like 08. It really does. All the Playboy Cardi leaks, Travis Scott album leaked, Yandi old leak, Uzi old
Uzi
songs
album,
leaked.
yeah.
Yeah, like
His
bro,
old songs
everybody leaking, dog. I love it.
Hey, but this album,
I need a Jelly Electronica album leak to leak though.
that ain't ever happening. He the only motherfucker that listens to his music.
Overall, Jesus King, solid 6. I give it a 6.
I give it a 6 too.
I give it a 6. Well, Manny.
Nothing.
What else dropped?
Earl Sweatshirt.
It's been a week since it dropped. Earl just dropped today though.
Earl is.
Earl was not it.
Yeah, I feel like he tried to cadence too much of some rap songs into it.
No, I feel
That's
like
how I felt. Because he had the
feel like
production wise.
just some rap songs maybe didn't hit, and he thought this one would, and this one didn't hit even more.
No.
I like.
I like
just
some rap songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
like that
decent.
album.
It was decent. I liked it. It was a
good.
solid. It was a solid 7.
This one
6,
reminds
7.
me of.
I give that one an 8.
You ever seen them?
This one
like,
reminded me of Ye.
No, you ever seen them like? You ever seen them like white boys that like they're usually like heavy metal.
Yeah.
They have like the beards and like a faded band T-shirt and like a band you never fucking heard of.
Yeah.
And it's always like some dark
Like
shit.
Biscuit Town dude, King Cruel.
Nah, like even crazier. Like it'll be like Pan's Labyrinth. You ever seen that movie?
Hell
Pan?
yeah.
It'll be like some figure shit like that, and it'll be like the whitest. I don't know, fucking the whitest woke or whatever, and it will just be like crazy tribal writing or in flames, and it's so hard to read. And you're just like, what the fuck is that? I feel like he was trying to reach to those people
For Clay Feet?
and
That's what's called,
rap,
right?
and I'm just like.
That second beat was
I didn't like that second beat, bro.
that was cringeworthy. I was like, what the hell?
Hey, but this album turns 19 today of recording. Today is November 1st.
Is he?
Yeah, Rock La Familia.
The Dynasty album.
19 years. And I want to say the intro song is probably one of the best intros ever.
Oh.
Lyrically,
Oh.
Lyrically, what's intro?
bro. Look, I'm a rap genius here. Look, let me delete my history.
Hey, he stabbed his brother?
Yeah, I think he shot him or
You
stabbed
shot him.
Yeah,
Allegedly or proven?
proven. But
What did he go to? He got locked up for a stab, no?
I'm not sure.
I thought it was just a shot. I thought
Oh,
he just
really?
shot him, yeah.
No, he got when Jay-Z when he got locked up. He got locked up for stabbing somebody. You know?
I don't know about that.
At a club. Bro. He says the theme song to The Sopranos plays in the key of life on my mental piano. Got a strange way of seeing life like I'm Stevie Wonder with beads under the do-rag. Intuition is there even when my vision's impaired. I was like, bruh. And then when he said, this is just not, I'm just not even gonna say it, but he goes off. Like, let's just put it that way. And for an intro, you didn't expect that.
Right.
It's just bar for bar. You're like, oh shit, like, okay,
Crazy.
for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of words I'm not gonna say on here.
I need what's that shit? What's that one called?
What?
It gotta be real. It gotta be love. I want him and Beanie.
Streets Just Talking?
No,
Oh,
must be life, huh? That's one of my
Then
favorite. That's one of my favorites.
The album got I Just Wanna Love You.
Mm-hmm. Give it to me.
Yo.
Streets is Talking. Guilty Until Proven Innocent.
That was hard.
Bro, 1-900 Hustler.
Mm-hmm.
Parking
Yup.
Lot Pimpin'.
Yep.
You, Me, Him, and Her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need to get this on vinyl.
You don't have it.
No. And he's the second rapper ever to drop 2 albums in 1 year and go #1 for both. After Mr. Earl Simmons.
Factual.
So that was it. Quick little 2-minute piece, you feel me?
You just want to plug Hov after we talk Kanye, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I did.
Hey, fuck you. Fuck the Democrats.
I don't think Jay-Z was Democrat back then.
Bro, yes, he was. He been fucking
He
with
dropped Black Republican in this era.
He been fucking with them clowns.
I feel like a Black Republican, told the Mac in the Republican
Wayne.
act, so Southern die for my... Shut up.
Wayne started Black Republican with Joel's.
Hey, bro, you got an eyelash on your cheek. You want me to grab it so you can make a wish?
That was trash. But you got me like thinking you were for real talking.
No, you really do.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's why I said it. But
Yeah.
I offered to help you, but all right.
No, it's on like
There's just a lot of ungrateful people out there, world.
yeah.
I try to like get the eyelash off his cheek so he could blow a wish.
Pause.
But he ain't do all that.
Pause.
What's so pause about that?
Just pause, bro. Just like Dan Dash says, pause.
Are you like homophobic?
Where's Jasmine when we need her on? To defend the homophobic shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Yeah, we're all straight. Are we? Are we?
Yeah.
Questionable. Y'all questionable.
That was for she used to get mad. That was funny.
We'll pause.
Yeah, nah, just little shit.
You got another eyelash on your cheek, dog.
Yeah.
In the same spot.
On the left side?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not there
Like
no
Pablo
more.
reuses.
Whoa.
I'm just playing. I think I'm saying that to piss somebody off.
No, y'all said some wild shit during y'all list.
How is it wild if it's our opinion?
Y'all got a wild opinion.
I think that the first 5, 1 through 5, should matter than the rest.
Yeah, our 5 is randomized pretty much, but the same albums
Our 1 through 5
is quite similar.
is quite similar, and I think that's what matters more.
Yeah,
Because the rest,
That's true, that's true.
5 after that is pretty much skippable.
you're right.
So-
You're right. I'm not skipping the rest, but you're right.
Exactly.
Did you realize that you are the champion? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Brought it back to the crib.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
You feel me, dog? Come on, we don't get
Graduation,
Kanye. We don't get
man.
Kanye his proper
Changed my shit.
respect.
Daylight dropped an album called
808s changed a lot of shit
Jesus
too,
is
man.
King.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. But it just looks funny. Like, I don't know if it's a parody or not, but it's on iTunes. Hebrew Bible verses. Lose
Bro,
Control.
Moses had a pullback. That's that pullback song he was talking about. I'm
Moses
not
had a
gonna
pullback?
say it. Yeah, I think it is, but
Look up to
Shit.
Jesus. Eve had
Daylight
eggs.
be talking
Be
that
talking
talk.
that talk,
Bro, he dropped this September 16th.
Copyright.
Wow.
Wow. Yay. Talk to us.
I'm pretty sure he reached out to him to get the okay.
Christian and gospel. Lecrae mad as fuck.
He's
But
punching
look,
him in the air right now.
That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. Look, Lecrae's he can spit, but it ain't tight.
It's not.
You gotta know how to spoon feed it to the people. Don't nobody want to hear about it like that. Like, you gotta do it in a Kanye manner. Only Kanye can get the attention like this than anybody, even in gospel, bruh. Kanye technically just took this shit to the mainstream. So then y'all should thank him, and now finally start dropping y'all gospel shits. Reach out to collab, get that look, get that bag up. You feel me? Cause Kanye gonna make you be part of the church anyways, and do your little dance, and feel the Holy Ghost in you. Feel me? So shout out to Kim, cause she's still out here not trying to be on that journey yet. She's like, just because you're on that spiritual awakening doesn't mean I don't have to just sexy no more. I still want to show my titties.
Hey, man.
I still want to show my ass.
Do you think
because it's bleached?
Do you think when you're in a relationship like that shit matters? Like, I feel like the
To a
more...
degree. No, I think to a degree.
No.
No, I'm saying individuality. Like, both people being individuals.
No.
Like, you see how Kanye's going one way and Kim's not going that way? Like, how
Then
do you
you're
feel
going to
about...
break up. You're never going to be in a happy relationship. I feel like it. Because, bro, if my girl's not on the same type of, like...
wavelength, yeah.
Yeah, as far as trying to better yourself, eat better, eat good.
That's
you feel
different.
Me? No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
because
I'm agreeing with you.
It's individual shit.
Yeah.
She could be like, I don't want a girl. I don't want to be
different.
eating like better and then worrying about my health and worrying about just like important shit. And you over here just like stuffing your face every day with burgers and and hot wings. Like, nah, that's a turn off to me. Like, and I feel like it's never gonna work.
So how do you?
Like I told you the other day, I don't want to build nobody up. I want someone to already come finished or like not finished because we're never really finished. But I want someone to come already knowing who they are, what they want, and what their purpose is. What's your purpose? You don't have to be there yet, but what's your purpose? Don't come to me to rescue you and give you gems and like hold like nah. I don't want to do that. I don't want to build nobody up. You're not gonna build me up because I've been building myself up.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah,
that's
facts.
true, but
that is true.
So okay, so like say you're like 5 years into a relationship, right?
Ooh, I'm about to be.
And congrats on that. How do you feel about? I feel like it's gonna be harder with kids involved.
It is.
B,
Definitely.
how do you do? Like what's the take if the partner doesn't support you? Just keep going. And the other question would be, how do you you might have to compromise where it's like
You could.
I want to run 10 miles a day. Oh honey, I only want to run 2.
Okay.
You can build your way up to 10, but that's depending on where the 2 is gonna be at. You feel me?
It could even be like I mean, I guess if I stick to the script and they like kind of follow along, that's like better than not indulging at all. So never mind. I kind of answered my own question. Fuck y'all.
Nah, just like eventually it's gonna start being tension in the relationship. I feel like it.
I haven't heard that.
Because if you're like on a spiritual growth even, or even just on a whole transition, or just trying to be a better person, like even finding out like taking accountability, finally dealing with trauma if you got trauma, dealing with the actual root of why you are the way you are. If you ain't trying to figure out all that shit and really understand yourself, then it's not gonna work, bro. Because I don't want someone that's an airhead either.
Nah,
that look shit's gonna fade.
Hey man, in the future you don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just kind of waiting on these robots, dog. To keep it facts, I'm about to just wait for a robot because A, they don't age. B, that's it. Like, what the fuck else?
They're gonna start harvesting pussy.
So what?
And then putting actual real pussy on Android.
That's scary, actually.
I'll be scared.
That's so scary. What if it's so realistic?
Hey, they put fucking pig organs in humans.
I'm sure they do,
crossbreed
yeah.
them. You never seen those pig humans?
Nah, but I've heard
seen that
people
shit.
like...
That shit's scary.
That shit's scary.
I've heard people getting like transplants and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like extreme measures.
I got a question though, real quick. So my professor was saying that what if we were made on this earth to create AI technology, and that was it?
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either.
I don't believe that.
But he's saying
Possibly.
he was saying that the way our minds articulate to create AI and how we're so structured to do it. He's saying that what if our purpose in life was to create the better version of the world, like the better humans, and we were just here to create them, and they were here to control the world. How
He obviously hasn't seen Wall-E and iRobot and all them movies about robots. Like Chappie. You seen Chappie?
yeah, but that's more.
Nah, just
That's a
like
little
the
different.
robot shit, and then they end up taking over.
You seen
That's not a better version. There's nothing real.
Blade Runner?
There's no emotion.
See, I said Blade
How's
Runner.
that real? How's that real?
fuck all that? You seen Blade Runner?
No.
See, his AI. Oh boy, smacked the cheeks off of that. Yeah, she fired, bro, and she be helping him through the house and shit, and he got her to on the go. Doo-doo.
But that's not gonna make. I think that's depressing.
Because
to make someone actually how you want them, and then it's just like you're not gonna be happy because you know it's fake. Deep down, you know it's fake.
We were looking online and they were saying that the technology that we can literally input into our heads or like in our brain, and we can control everything, like start our cars, or look at our phones inside of our head, look everything, and this is real technology that's actually in the works.
Yeah.
Look,
And it's like, and then it was thinking like from that point on, you're not creating humans, you're creating AI robots.
no, you're giving life to thoughts.
They're giving free will
So-
to something that we pretty much created.
So it's like it's weird to think about it on like the sense of dimensions because your brain's the fifth. It's not controlled like your inner thoughts. Your subconscious is not controlled by time or space.
Yeah.
But you're controlling the rest of your body by just I don't even know what the fuck to even call it. But like you're communicating with limbs and shit that aren't there.
And essentially, at that point, not really yours to control.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm excited for, like the positive I'm looking at is like just amputees and paraplegics and people that
Medicines.
have gone through like in the healing factor.
Big time. Yeah, that was.
I feel like a lot of our generation's gonna have it for bad posture.
Oh, big time. That was one of the articles that we read.
You're gonna be like, oh fuck.
I need that now.
What's that shit called?
Watch when you have them suits that
Yeah.
have in
I
Call
was
of
thinking
Duty.
about that. Yeah,
The
that shit.
exosuits.
It was exoskeleton suits. Yeah, that shit.
you just be
No more handicapped people.
Yeah, it's being an exoskeleton.
you just
Finally, fuckers.
you just jump like 30 feet high like. But that's all because your exoskeleton.
Like sometimes they don't like when we go on family trips, we don't want to bring our grandma along because she slows us down. You know, she's on a wheelchair.
Put her in an exoskeleton.
She works. Yeah, imagine just like, grandma, get your suit, grandma. Get in that bitch. Like,
I'd be tired.
She gonna blast your ass one day. You gonna turn around. She gonna be like this.
Talk shit about my cooking again.
hey, fuck your cooking. Nice fight.
Ooh, that's fighting words.
To who?
Your
Some Mexican?
grandma.
It's exoskeleton
She don't cook
grandma.
good.
Oh,
She lost her touch.
oh,
Yeah, she lost. Well, I don't think she really ever had a touch,
shit.
but
that's kind of depressing.
yeah, I never had like that grandma that was like, oh, I can't wait to have grandma's cookies or grandma's whatever. I never had one of those.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, my mom's mom would be more like, oh, I want some of grandma's tamales. I want some, she was more of that one. My mom's mom's always been like the more fun one, to be honest. Shout out to both grandmas, but yeah, my mom's more the fun one, the wild one.
That's gonna be crazy to compare with if my kids ever say that. Like, mom, your parents are better. I'll be like, like what? The fuck you just said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Straight to that shit.
I hope that's my baby's first words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope mine's Maybach music.
Nah. Regular.
Nah, what if she throw up the dynasty?
The blood sign.
She gonna do this
I would be
first.
scared because I'm like, damn, she's Illuminati. She's devil already. Gotta throw her out for adoption.
I'm just gonna say coincidence.
Cool.
They're watching. I'm gonna question if she real. This ain't no like AI. Watch when that starts. I'm telling you.
Me too, bro. Like
AI
it got me
here.
thinking, bro. Like
Fake sperm.
we were.
They said your sperm is a liquidized version of who you are. That shit hit me. I was like, damn,
It's a
what?
liquid out version of who you are.
Oh, it's part of your soul. Because your souls, you create something out of this. So I was like, hey, whoa, okay, let's like.
You're saying too much.
I know.
Scaring them.
Scaring who? Scaring the hoes? Fuck
And
the
the,
hoes.
and the guys probably like,
Fuck the
damn,
guys
bro.
too. Fuck all y'all.
Fuck everybody. Fuck mankind. We like robots on this shit.
For real.
AIs, bro.
Get me a.
Can't wait to have my first AI co-host.
Can't wait to have my first.
Welcome to the
AI
Overly Blunt Podcast.
Chi.
The only podcast where
She not gonna be talking like that. That's so 1980s. She gonna be talking regular.
Well, what if I want to fucking make the voice like that, bitch? Does it have settings?
Okay.
I want to talk like Plankton's
But
computer.
at one point, will AI have free
Free will?
the acknowledgement of free will?
Bro, they're gonna have AI's gonna have more rights than black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to. I don't know how
Let
to.
that marinate. And I'm being dead serious. That's how much they won't like give. Like that's sad.
But
That's
you
really
think
sad.
they'll even have rights as far as that? Like, I feel like.
Yes, it's gonna be like, oh, you flicked one. That's a misdemeanor.
Nah, I'd shoot the shit. Like,
No, you getting locked up.
'Cause look,
That's
what if-
murder.
what
That's
if-
murder, bro. They're gonna put life. Yeah.
They're gonna put morals.
hey, you know
They're
what?
gonna put morals
You know
on these
what?
motherfuckers.
You're right. You're right.
They're gonna
I'm
put-
taking all
watch,
that back.
Watch, bro. Watch.
You're right.
You're destroying government property. That's fine.
And I think that's where the hate between robots and humans will come from. Is that they have rights.
Maybe it's the robots that make everybody come together. It might not be the aliens because aliens is fake. You know, y'all. It's funny because people like they keep doing these little disclosures on the news, like saying aliens is fake, y'all.
I think they're real.
They're not gonna invade us, and
I
if
just
they
don't
do
think
invade,
they're gonna invade
if they
us.
do invade us, it's gonna be fake government aliens with fake government UFOs. Not fake, but like it's us. It's technology.
What if aliens are us in a different dimension?
I just think I think they're trying to
Maybe
scare
a
us by
future
saying
dimension.
aliens are bad. I think the aliens are just the gods that used to rule this fucking earth.
Different species.
Yeah.
I think that's what really like the giants, the huge ass people and like the Anunnaki shit. You know, those are aliens, but they're like a civilization type thing. I don't believe that the actual.
Like big alien, big head, green skin.
No, I don't believe that.
probing.
I don't believe that.
Do you think the experiments they did, like World War I, World War II, were to create such things? Because they had to find
Well,
saucers
you know how the technology. You know how they got the technology, right?
through
Spirits through the bad aliens, the reptilians type shit. They came. That's that. Alex Jones. I don't know. I'm saying this based off Alex Jones. He's saying that they try to they knew like people like that do ayahuasca and do certain like LSD. They knew that it was obviously it opens up certain things, and when it opens up those certain portals and doors in your head, you're able to communicate with these aliens. You know how the alien when people trip they see the aliens, but and some people say that
elves.
some people say that sometimes the aliens telling them like what to do, like come back and do, and when they come back and do it, that's what that program with the intentions of like, oh, so if I want to get to that level, I gotta throw everybody on, I gotta fuck up like civilization. So and then I guess they got the technology like that way through the aliens came and they told them the UFOs and gave them the technology
Exactly.
and they gave them like if you guys remember how like Bud Majestic they talked about it a little bit where like they gave them like they made deals with them.
Yeah.
So that's why in return they need innocent blood, young baby blood. Like, that's why they do the shit they do.
Yeah.
That shit get deep, bro.
See, I heard a lot of theories around that,
me
and
too.
like my beliefs are.
But the Nazis were the first to get the technology.
yeah, like my beliefs, it comes down to. But again, it's theory. Like,
But Agartha is true.
look, but
It's the middle.
But listen, like I've said a lot of things that are pretty close to what you just said prior, right? But like my Agartha theory is quite the same. It's just instead of spirits, I felt like, they came in communications with certain things inside. And that's where they got the technology because 4,500 troops in Antarctica.
But why do the
every
evil
year.
people get the technology, not the good people?
Who's to say? Who's to say good or bad? Like,
Bro, Nazis, what they were doing morally is bad. So what do you mean?
100% morally, it was
course.
bad. But do you think other like terrestrials, other species of life and beings have morals or have compasses of moral? Do you think they have the
But if you're off top evil, is there even a compass?
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't it by default you already immorally wrong? Or morally wrong?
What do the aliens have a moral? Do you think they have a moral compass?
No.
Okay, so with that information they have and they pass it on to whoever gets it, knowing like, hey,
Good or bad.
hey, what the fuck is this? I never been inside this. What is this? Who are these people? Oh shit, they're telling me to do this. All right, okay. This has to be a secret. Cool, I'm gonna head back and do what you guys.
You don't think they scare them?
That's what I'm saying. So, because it's so majestic, because it's so rare, and like, you know, billions of people that lived on this earth probably never heard of this or seen this. You feel me? It's so minuscule to where who's to say that that was their like they probably went in saying like we need to win the war. We need to figure a passageway to win the war. They came back with this information like, guess what the fuck just happened? And they're like, oh shit, are you fucking kidding me? No, sir, I'm not.
So basically you're saying is that the bad guys got their hands on the shit before the good guys.
Yeah. And I felt like the information could have just been there, but who's to say we all weren't the bad guys?
Because then after the World War, it was paperclip, right? Which was they sent everybody that survived all the Nazis that already mingled with these entities and these people, and that shit is crazy, bro.
So, but like I mean, I don't know where we come from, nor do I know where we're going. I have an idea though, but just because I've done DMT and shit like that, like I feel like I have
like you touched that world before.
Yeah, I feel like I have a weird idea of what it's gonna feel like. You know, I can't ever confirm it, but that last breath feeling is real.
I feel like I'm trying to believe more that we were created by the Anunnaki.
Yeah,
I'm believing that more.
And what I used
because we're so perfect.
What I used to say was we were created by Anunnakis to dig for gold. I've said that on an episode, and I've said that.
You have said that, but why for gold?
Because gold could cure everything. Gold is conductive. Gold particles could close up an ozone. Imagine species coming to Earth like, yo, this bitch got hella gold, and our planet's getting fucked up. We need this.
That's true.
How are we gonna extract this fast as we can? Create humans. Okay. And then the story just goes on, you know.
But why do you think they left?
Probably just thought.
Because right now the people that the Vatican stock with gold. Like certain people have stock with gold, but why do you think they just let us then? You think they got scared and just dip, or
nah?
Like why do you think they just let us? They'll figure it out.
Nah, I think we did what we did, and I think after that, we just grew.
But if you think that we were actually made to, well, if you have that theory, based on that theory that we were made to dig for gold, why would they incorporate a conscience? Why would they incorporate like all these things to not like eventually think for ourselves and not like fuck that, I'm not digging for gold, I'm gonna go do this. If they're designing us, why wouldn't they design us to actually be robots or be?
I feel like that comes with time and evolution.
Yeah.
So you think so that's what goes back to what you were saying, whereas like where your professor said that maybe we're just here to be AI,
a better.
Because then robots would be the ones to actually
create something even better.
Yeah.
And then
easier,
it just keeps going.
More efficient.
It just keeps going. But I just look at I do believe we were created because our DNA tells you that it's altered
by design. It's not a coincidence.
And like I know we were created by other beings. I don't think God physically created us. I feel like we were created by the middleman, and the middleman just happened to be something created by God.
That person created the humans to do what he thought.
They were advanced. They were advanced because they knew how to make. They knew how to make mercury into gold. The way you see these Mayan and Aztec type like structures from an aerial view, it looks like computer chips.
So it explains all those sphinx and big like I'm referring to Yu-Gi-Oh, like all those the statues that they have in there, huh? Like the gold shit at the entrance, like the little cat.
The way they used to get their technology was the same way. It's a blue lily. It's a hallucinogen by the Nile River.
Yeah.
And it only grows out there. They would take the hallucinogen and they would go into these tombs. They would go into these like dark chambers in the pyramids, and they would just ascend, come back with new shit. But
Yeah, I've read that theory too. I've seen that theory.
to where it's like, there's just,
That's how they got all their little technology shit, huh?
and then yeah, like people think the pyramids are four-sided, but they really got dents in each side from an aerial view, and you could only see it certain time of the day. Like that's not a coincidence. On all four sides, it's 0.01 degrees
Bro,
coming
pyramids
in.
are so like what do you say, exact? They're so
Precise.
Yeah, it's so like it's not a
The
coincidence.
The slope
Like
angle,
how did they put these big ass blocks together, dog?
bro. The slope angle, like the formula for the slope angle,
You think
also gives you the speed of light. All three pyramids follow the three planets closest to us, even though there's a 4-inch gap distance each year.
and all over the world they match on like how they're positioned?
Yeah.
Or like they're pattern.
It just happens.
That points to something in the skies.
North or as above, so below.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like bro, I believe in witches. I believe in warlocks and all this shit. I believe in all that because we come from a very old, like
Age.
not age, but like old existence. We've been here for a long time. Look how fast life gone since we've been born.
You think there's trace to the actual first human species?
Nah.
You don't think that we can ever find that? Maybe
That's
in the
where,
Vatican.
I think that's where the Great Flood comes in, shit like that. I feel like a lot of those things come in to where it's just to like kind of get rid of a lot of the evidence. The comet that came and just wiped everything. Like, come on, bruh. That was a reset button.
Well, I don't know.
I know you don't believe in dinosaurs,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is that was just a theory on the restart button.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit restart. Oh, flood. Restart. Oh,
Meteor.
comet. You know? And now it's like, now it's to the point to where it's to the point where we're doing all of this. Humans
to ourselves.
Humans are the ones creating the devil. Humans are the ones doing this to humans. This ain't the God's fault. This ain't the devil's fault. This is just free will. This is what humans do. This is nature. That's the most fucked up part about it.
Yeah, it's not the God or the devil, but the reason is more dark is because of propaganda, bro. And propaganda just pushes the dark devil shit.
But the thing is,
and it influences
but
people.
the thing is, everything is a person's operating that. A person's in charge. A person's getting paid. A person's involved in every single thing on this planet.
Yeah, because people are
So-
in a cult society. So yeah.
So when it comes down to black and white, I feel like humans are at fault for a lot of this fucked up shit. No matter who it points to, that person gonna be a human. And then all the way back is gonna be something that's not a human.
Humans are trash, bro. Humans are trash. Us human beings are trash.
And that goes back to what I said about what we create could be the better.
I think the creation part in us, I feel like that's just a way, like, you're made in God's image. Like, you're a creator because he was a creator. So
Through that image.
create something that's gonna live on.
Yeah.
And we for sure been living on.
I don't know if motherfuckers was. When do you think the best era ever was for living? Like, just kicking it, just ooling, having a great time.
Anything prior to actually no, I'm lying. I don't know.
Like what somewhere in the world, whether it's like, you know what, I think 1400s in Italy would be dope. But
No.
I don't
well,
know.
Well, first of all, there wasn't an Italy yet, and then at that time, all the colonies, I mean, the empires and shit would fight.
That's what I'm saying. So like
So
when
it's been wars and shit. Dog.
exactly, you go back to like the wartime, and it's like, damn, like
That shit was worse.
I can't have.
I feel like we're at the
shit.
best times now. If you want to be technical,
Yeah, but now it's a different type of war.
well, because we don't see that happening around us.
The war has changed. There's a different type of war now.
Other countries still getting bombed and shit still happening, but here we don't see none of that.
Yeah.
Like we don't, like we're not dealing with it. Like
I feel like a lot of countries don't see it, and a lot of countries do. I feel like there's not a country in between.
That's a different world too, essentially.
I don't think there's a country in between. It's either you got hella violence, whether what way you do it, or you got like a lot of like cool shit, like Switzerland, Sweden.
Nah, Sweden be on some weirdo shit. You saw Midsummer.
I'm sure they on weirdo shit, but like the life. I mean, I would say Hawaii, motherfucking 1600s. Nah, we gonna go 1200s. Fuck it. Before boats and shit. Cause I see myself just ooling. I don't even think Hawaii was around back then. Cause it's created from volcanoes. So I'm gonna have to go with like
11.
Sri Lanka.
Imagine getting a bird eye view of the Earth.
Is it this or is it that? Is it a disc or is it flat?
Just getting a bird view and just seeing actually like everything, like the way you can just go like you see bird view on shit on certain shit. Like you seen that?
Kind of like the Batman cave with the TVs, but in like different eras and different times and different places. That'd be fire.
That would be fire, bro. We can go Google Earth to different.
I wouldn't leave the couch. I wouldn't. That's entertainment. Like, yo, look at these motherfuckers over here clipping swords on the horse, and it's just like some fucking battle because like this dude bitch went with that dude's bitch.
Yeah, same shit that's happening now, bro. Same shit.
But it's funnier back then because it's like, hey, look, he about to shoot him with a musket. Oh, you
probably
missed.
even that.
It's like, oh, you missed. Look, 10-minute reload.
You gonna kill him with a rock. Oh, she got a bigger rock now. You got a stone now?
Like, oh shit. Like, imagine that. Imagine it's just like you see like.
We'll never know, bro. That's the crazy part.
Really know, bro.
We'll never.
I think it don't matter.
It doesn't. It doesn't, bro. Because at the end of the day, we alive and we living. So
the crazy
why
thing
the
about
fuck does it matter?
The crazy thing about DMT, bro, like your umbilical cord to your body is temporarily cut. Like, bro, I kid you not. That exit, you don't give a fuck about anything or anything that has ever happened in your life. You just go and you're like, your conscious doesn't even try to think about the past. It don't even try to think about life. So I feel like that next experience, I don't think we're gonna remember shit, as they say. But yeah, I wasn't like, this is dope. Like my humans, I wasn't like, damn, 1400. I didn't think nothing about life, bro. Not even like, oh, I drank water. Not even like, I need to breathe. Nah, nothing. Nothing to this life is in that world. And you just going. You controlling shit like you never controlled it.
That's deep.
That's deep.
But it's a trip. So like none of this shit matters. It's a weird reminder sometimes. When you're having a bad day. When you're having a bad day, it's like none of this shit matters, bro. Like, just work. That's what I tell myself. Like, just work, boy.
Just work.
Well, man, we got to wrap this shit up.
Did you even give us an intro?
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
dude.
I did.
You said new.
I did. I gave us an intro.
Oh,
We about to wrap this up. It was good conversation today, you know.
it was solid.
Talked about Yay. Talked about aliens a little bit about
They heard,
politics. I don't know, but like it's dope. Little recap end of the episode recap.
All right, guys. You guys have a solid
We
day.
out this bitch, man. It's your
Wait.
boy Chris X Matt.
Quick shout out, real quick,
Oh, yeah, we didn't even do shout outs.
to the homie Anthony. He's on tour right now. Glad to see you. He's in San Diego. I kind of set that up for him too, so I'm proud of myself.
On
Dope.
tour?
He's on tour right now.
Ooh.
That's fire.
It's like him and his homies in a van, and they're just going on shows and this and that. Got some of my beats in there, so thank you.
Man, we were just talking about like having a team that just grind it out. That's fire.
It is fire, bro, and it's inspiring to see that shit. So shout out to you, bro. Proud.
Shout out to you, man.
Big time. Much love.
Shout out to Alicia too. Shout out for the fire episode. The Pachamama remedies. Go peep that. Shout out to everybody in the future that's gonna be on this shit. See y'all next week. Laters.